Magandang araw mga bata, kumusta kayo? Sa ating pagsisimula, tayo muna ay sandaling manalangin. Kamay ay ititiklob, ulo ay iyuyuko, mata ay ipipikit at tayo manalangin. Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa araw na ito na ipinagkaloob niyo sa amin. Naway buksan niyo po ang aming puso't isipan, sa amin pong mga maririnig at masasaksihan sa aming Children's Hour ngayong araw po na ito. Gabayan niyo po kami nasaan man po kami at pag-ingatan niyo po kami sa lahat ng mga gagawin pa po namin ngayong araw. Ito po ang aming panalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen. Noong nakaraang Sabado, ang pinag-usapan natin ay patungkol kay, naalala niyo ba kung kanino? Kay Baby Moses. Tama. At kung paano siya naligtas sa kautusan ng Pharaoh na patayin ang mga sanggol na lalaki. Siya ay itinago sa isang basket at pinaalon sa ilog Nile. Habang siya ay nagpapaalon-alon sa ilog Nile, ay nakita siya ng anak ng Pharaoh na babae at inampon siya nito. Dahil sa pagkaligtas ni Moses, marami pa ang mga sumunod na ministeryo ng Diyos para sa kanya at malalaman natin ang mga ito sa mga susunod pang Sabado at ngayong din Sabado na ito. Ngayon, sa ating story ay may makakasama na naman tayong teacher. Tara at kilalanin natin siya. Makinig ng mabuti kay teacher, okay? At dapat focus tayo sa mga magiging detalye ng ating story. Kung ready na kayo, tayo nga ay mag-thumbs up. Ayan, mukhang ready na nga tayong lahat. Kaya, tara!
Hello kids! Kamusta po tayong lahat? I am Teacher Jehu. And so for today, meron po tayong bagong story na pinamagatang Moses and the Exodus. Meron pong ipapapanood na video sa inyo si Teacher Jehu and mamaya naman po pagkatapos po natin itong panoorin, i-discuss na po natin siya para po mas maintindihan po natin. So eto na po, panoorin na po natin yung video.
Stories of the Bible. Moses and the Exodus. This is Moses, who was an Israelite born in Egypt in a time when Israelite boys were not supposed to live.
Wait, huh?
Moses, however, grew up in the palace of the Pharaoh, the very man who was enslaving the Israelite people. When Moses grew up, he made a big mistake.
Uh-oh.
So Moses ran away from Egypt
Wow!
to the land of Midian.
Ah.
After many years, an angel of the Lord appeared to Moses and told him to go back to Egypt to free the Israelites. After much protesting, God granted Moses his brother Aaron to speak on his behalf.
Phew.
So Moses went to Egypt.
Here, move there.
And on his way there, he met Aaron, who was ready to do whatever God wanted him to do. The Israelites were slaves to the Egyptians, but God had a special plan for Moses.
Hey, everyone, huh?
After rallying God's people to them, Moses and Aaron went to the Pharaoh. And said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, has said. Let my people go." And Pharaoh made the Israelites work harder because of this.
Hey, where are you? Huh?
The foremen of the Israelite slaves were angry with Moses and Aaron for causing this trouble.
Huh?
So Moses cried out to God and asked why this was happening. But God said, "You will see what I will do. I am the Lord. I will deliver you from slavery."
Wow, okay. Hey!
Moses told this to the people,
Hey, hey.
but they were so discouraged that they didn't listen to him.
Yeah, whatever.
God told Moses to go to Pharaoh and to do exactly as he said. So Moses and Aaron went to the Pharaoh.
Hey!
God told them to take the staff and throw it down before Pharaoh.
Huh?
Pharaoh was not impressed. He called his wise men and sorcerers, and they did the same thing.
Ooga ooga.
But Aaron's staff swallowed up the sorcerer's staff. Yet Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he would not listen to them,
Shoot shoot.
just as God had said. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to the banks of the Nile River and meet Pharaoh."
Hey, Pharaoh. Oh, man.
Moses and Aaron did just as God had said.
Oh.
But again, Pharaoh's magicians did the same miracle, and Pharaoh refused to let God's people go. So God sent 9 more plagues to Egypt to show his power. Even with all the suffering, Pharaoh's heart stayed hard, and he would not let the people go. On the night of the last plague, Pharaoh woke up
Huh?
and heard a great cry in Egypt,
Oh, no.
for there was not a house in Egypt where someone was not dead. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and told him to be gone with the Israelites. So the Israelites left Egypt immediately and made their way to the Promised Land, taking with them many riches from Egypt, and they took Joseph's bones as they had promised him many years before. But after they had gone, Pharaoh changed his mind and readied his army to take back the Israelites. When the Israelites saw Pharaoh and his armies come, they were terrified. But God made a way for them. Through all of this, the Israelites saw the great power of their God, the one true God, and they put their trust in Moses, his servant.
And yun po ang story natin for today. So magkaroon po muna tayo ng short recap bago po tayo magtapos. Okay lang po ba yon? Okay, very good. So tungkol saan po ba yung story natin for today? It's about the Israelites who suffered very much because of the hard slave labor they had to do for the Pharaoh of Egypt. Imagine, diba? Sa buong buhay mo, halos pinagsisilbihan mo lang yung Pharaoh ng Egypt. Di syempre nakakalungkot po yun at nakakapagod. And because of this, they cried out loud, asking for the Lord's help. God promised them help through Moses and Aaron. But what actually happened? King Pharaoh put more and more pressure on the Israelites. So grabe po talaga, no? 24/7, slave ka po ng Pharaoh. Tapos pahihirapan ka pa po sa mga bagay na dapat mong gawin para sa kanila. Siyempre, sobrang nakakapagod naman po yun para sa mga Israelites, di po ba? As they faced this fact, their faith weakened and their hope faded away. Siyempre, dahil po sa mga nangyayari, kahit na nag-ask na po sila ng help kay Lord, pero wala pa din pong nangyayari sa kanila, nawalan po sila ng tiwala and pag-asa, which is nakakalungkot po. As they lost hope, they became angry with Moses and Aaron. How good that Moses and Aaron had believed in God since their childhood. Even though Pharaoh was very angry with them and the Israelites had lost hope, Moses and Aaron continued to put their hope in God until they received the fulfillment of God's promise. Naniniwala po si Moses and Aaron sa kapangyarihan po ni God since their childhood. Hindi po sila nawalan ng pag-asa at patuloy na naniwala sa promise ni God. And then on the 4th day of the first month, God brought the Israelites out of Egypt through their leaders, Moses and Aaron, who trusted God and were faithful to Him. So, ganun po ang nangyari, no? Kahit na nawalan na po ng pag-asa ang mga Israelites, kahit hindi na po sila naniniwala na isi-save pa po sila ni Jesus, si Moses and Aaron po, hindi po sila naging kagaya ng Israelites. Kaya ang nangyari po, mas maganda, di po ba? Sa araw-araw na pagsasuffer ng Israelites serving the Pharaoh of Egypt, ang ganda po ng naging ending na sinave po sila ni Jesus sa sufferings nila habang sila po ay nasa Egypt. Si God po ang nag-alis sa pwesto nila doon sa Egypt. Ang galing po ni God, no? Kaya niya pong isave tayo, yung Israelites, sa lahat po ng mga nangyayari sa atin, sa lahat po ng sufferings and problems natin. Basta lang po magtiwala or trust po tayo kay God, kaya niya pong alisin yun. Ganun po kagaling ang ating God. And through this lesson, maiintindihan po natin na nakita po ni God yung sufferings ng Israelites. Kaya niya po tinulungan ng Israelites na makaalis ng Egypt. And ganun din po yung gustong iparating sa atin ni God. Na nakikita at nanonotice niya po tayo every single time na may problem po tayo sa ating buhay. Love tayo ni Jesus eh. Kaya gusto niya po tayo laging tinutulungan lang, hindi po ba? Sa story po natin ngayon, gusto pong iparating Teacher Jehu sa inyo ang moral lesson na pwede po nating matutunan ngayon. And it's about trusting God because God pays attention to what troubles we have in life. Kids, we must remember na kahit saan man po tayo mapunta, kahit anong mangyari sa atin, nakikita po tayo ni God. Love po tayo ni Jesus eh. And dahil sa love po na yon, ayaw niya pong may nangyayaring masama sa atin. He always pays attention to what happens to us. And hindi niya po tayo pinapabayaan every time. Nandito lang po siya palagi sa tabi natin. And yun po yung gustong sabihin ni Teacher Jehu sa inyo, na kahit ano pong mangyari, we must trust God. Kasi hindi po tayo papabayaan ni Jesus no matter what happened, what troubles, and what problems we encounter in life. So, uulitin lang po ni Teacher Jehu na dapat po ay mag-trust lang po tayo kay God. Dahil love niya po tayo at hindi niya po tayo pababayaan. Hindi niya po tayo pababayaan at mas lalong hindi niya po tayo iiwanan. Siyempre po, dapat matutunan din po nating mag-pray at manghingi ng tulong kay Jesus kung sakasakali man pong meron po tayong problems na ma-encounter, kung may sakit po tayo, not feeling good, or kung meron po tayong troubles na ma-encounter sa ating life. Let us always pray and ask for help. Pray, ask for help, and then trust God. Sana po ay matandaan po natin ang pagtatrust, pagpe-pray, at pag-ask po ng help. Pero syempre, wag naman po natin kalimutan na mag-thank you pa din po kay Jesus sa lahat po ng blessings na ibinibigay na sa atin. At yun po ang moral lesson na maaari nating matutunan for today's story. Thank you for listening, kids, and see you again next time. Bye-bye and ingat po kayo lagi.